Hi guys, thanks for joining today. Since St. Patrick's Day is right around the corner, I thought it would be fun to draw a 3-leaf clover today. We're going to start out by selecting our line command. Bring that down into our drawing area. Okay, so I'm going to select anywhere here. I'm just going to select a point, and we have our little tail there that we normally have. Now I'm going to just select our F8 command, which is our orthogonal view, to snap that either vertical or horizontal. I'm going to just drag that up and press 5 on the keyboard for 5 units. And okay, there we go. Let's do that again. Let's make a box. Let's go around and do the same thing on all 4 sides. Okay, now we're going to do a fillet. Now we're going to fillet our parallel lines on this box, kind of like what we did for our Valentine's Day hearts. So we're going to go parallel. When you do that, it creates a half circle with the diameter of wherever the distance from the parallel lines. Okay, let's do that again, and we could just press an enter or a space key, and that's going to automatically select the last command. The space key, I'm going to do these two down here. Okay, now I'm just going to delete these 2 lines since we're not going to need those ones. And now I'm going to copy this heart shape that we have here 2 more times. 1 and 2, since we're going to have a 3-leaf clover. Now I'm going to rotate each of these, and since our orthogonal's on, it kind of snapping 90 degrees. And if you turn your orthogonal off, selecting that F8 key, you could do any angle. But let's keep that F8 key going here. Okay, so I just rotated that at 90 degrees, and I'm going to rotate this one as well 90 degrees, but in the other direction. Now, if we move one of these here, and I'm just selecting the base point as anywhere here, I'm going to take our orthogonal off. I don't want these lines to be parallel, so I'm going to actually rotate a little bit more. So let's escape to deselect and rotate, and let's do another 10 degrees. Now each side we're going to rotate 10 degrees, but since we're rotating them each 10 degrees a different direction, one's going to be -10 and one's going to be +10. +10 will be going the counterclockwise direction. -10 will be going the clockwise direction. So we're going to go with counterclockwise direction here. So we're going to be having, base point, and then 10 degrees. There we go. And let's do that again on this side. But remember, we're going to be doing the -10 degrees. There we go. Okay, so now we're going to move these and put these all together here. So I'm going to select here, and my snaps are on, so I can snap to that point, to that point. Let's do that again with this last here. There we go. Now I'm going to rotate. Okay, so now let's rotate everything. Select all of everything that we want to rotate here. And let's rotate at a -45. There we go. Let's move that up. So to do a quick pan, if you have a mouse with a scroll on it, if you press down on that scroll, you'll get a little hand, and you can pan back and forth or zoom in and out as well. Okay, so now it's time to have our little stem here. Let's take our basic arc and let's snap that there. And let's come out here. I'm going to now play with this line, this arc a little bit, because I don't want curvature to be affected too much by the leaves. I think that looks good. So let's escape to deselect. Now let's do an offset. Let's come up here to the offset command, and we're going to offset 0.25. Let's zoom in here. Let's take that. We're going to offset one direction. We're going to take it again and offset the other direction. So now if you are looking at your drawing, it's going to look like this. Okay, so now I'm going to kind of zoom in here because I'm going to be working more in this area. And I'm going to escape to deselect everything. And I want to actually, this center line, let's delete that. There we go. And let's use our fillet command. And let's put a radius in there of 0.25. Enter. And let's see what that looks like on that. And remember, that looks pretty good. And actually, if you remember, let's space bar again. Okay, we're just going to do that all the way around. I think that looks pretty good. Okay, let's our line from endpoint to endpoint of this arc to close that out. And we have ourselves a 3-leaf clover.